So I'm right in the middle of Firbeck at the moment, on the main road, and what I'm going to do is show you where the original St Leger was run from. But what I wanted to show you was where Park Hill Drive is, just there, was originally Park Hill House, and a person called St Leger lived there, and he funded the original sweepstake, so that was why the St Leger sweepstake became known, and it moved across to Doncaster Racecourse. But I'm going to take you up to where the actual original race was run between Firbeck and Letwell. So I'll show you where the footpath starts, and you need to get on that footpath. Right, so I'm at the Black Lion at Firbeck, and I'll cross the road from there. You see a public footpath, bridleway, and it's called Salt Hill. You need to follow that bridleway right up to the main road, cross the main road, and we'll pick up back there. Alright, so I'm still on the way to where the St Leger was, but I just thought I'd show you this. This is Firbeck, or the Beck. I'm sure that's where Firbeck got its name from. But I'm just going to carry on up this bridleway right to the top, across the main road, and then pick up back there with you. So I've walked up from the Black Line at Firbeck all the way up that bridleway. I'm going to cross this road, and you can see some more bridleway signs. I'm just going to head through this bit of wood. Just here. And it'll take me straight through to where the St Leger was run. So it's the footpath sign straight across from it. Follow it through this little bit of wood. It opens up into a big field, and I'll pick you up in the big field. So it's now opened up, and you can actually see this was where the original St Leger sweepstakes was run before it moved to Doncaster, funded by St Leger himself, who lived at Park Hill House in the middle of Firbeck. This is actually probably closer to Letwell than it is Firbeck, but because St Leger comes from Firbeck, it tends to get associated more with Firbeck, but I actually think it's probably that little bit closer to Letwell than Firbeck. So I'm going to walk down this public footpath that goes through the middle of it, and I'll do you another video right in the middle. So I've walked further up the footpath. It's a little bit hard to know where the St Leger ran exactly, but I'm told up to probably 20 years ago it was still marked out, but it isn't anymore. But if you look at that big sweeping edge there that goes all the way around, I reckon it must have gone all the way around there and back round on itself and back round to there. So it's actually closer to Letwell, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk down this footpath, and this footpath should take me back into Letwell, and if you're going back in that direction, take you back into Firbeck. So that gives you an idea. The original St Leger sweepstakes, before it ran at Doncaster Racecourse, ran at between Firbeck and Letwell, and there was a pub at one bit at Letwell called the St Leger, which is now somebody's house. Real shame we keep losing all these links with us past, but it just shows it's a beautiful area around here. And like I said, I think this edge cuts right through the middle of the actual original racecourse as well. But I think that edge there, sweeping round, sort of gives you an idea of what it was probably like in the past. So I'll leave you there to imagine that. I thought I'd just enhance the video because you can't really see it on the other part of the video. So that's down towards where I came from, Firbeck, across the road, and that big sweeping edge, and then you couldn't really see that behind the big edge before, but I think it must have swept right round there, the original St Leger, I reckon. Then it probably came round there and back round there, so that sort of gives you a better idea. It's probably went like that all the way around there around the outer perimeter of this field. You can see that other edge there, and then back round there. And I think this land is owned by the Galley Estates or something like that, and that's another famous story anyway. So I'll leave you that to imagine what the original St Ledger looked like. Probably a point-to-point type race across muddy fields.